do support school choice, but let's go back into why I support school choice. When my husband and I were deciding on preschool for our children, we looked at the preschool that we thought was best for them. They had different personalities, they had different needs, and so my husband and I made that decision for them on which preschool was right. We are the envy of the world when it comes to higher education. We decide with our children whether we want them to go to a small college or a large university, whether we want them to go into liberal arts or whether we want them to go into engineering. Parents and children make those choices together. If we are doing that in our preschools and we're doing that in higher ed, why are we not doing it in the years that matter the most, which is K through 12, if we know that is our future workforce? But then when we talk about, I appreciate what Lieutenant Governor Bauer said about how are we going to change the system, because we can change the system. But we have to go back and think about what the founding fathers started. They really intended it to be families first, then communities, then state, then country, or then federal. And what we've seen is a total turn on its head. It has gone completely upside down. It used to be, when we were growing up in Bamberg, if my parents saw a child at the end of the corner, they would go and pick that child up and take them home. We used to take care of each other. Neighbors took care of neighbors. If someone had a problem, churches came in and they helped take care of them. If someone's house burned down, everybody stepped up and helped that. And what we've now seen is people have put on blinders and they're just doing what they need to do. Whereas if we turn around and realize that there was a time where a person making minimum wage would have 3 children and put food on the table, there was a sense of pride there. There was a sense that really made them feel good. And what we've seen is, all of a sudden, that has changed to where now there's a government dependency that has happened within the home, which is fed into the schools, to where now we see a lot of students who don't have the lifestyles they need to succeed. We need to do a couple of things. We need to allow the churches to come back in. We need to allow faith-based organizations and other businesses to come in and help tutor these kids, get into the communities, get back involved so that we can go and take care of these children and these families. We also need to make sure we put school choice in place. My parents always used to say, the best thing that could ever happen in our business is if the competition went across the street, because you raise the bar every day. If we turn around and allow parents to decide their education, whether it's homeschooling, whether it's religious schooling, whether it's gifted and talented, whether it's for challenged children with disabilities, the school that's best for their children, it raises the bar for everybody. And finally, the proof that I can give you, I can't tell you what will happen in South Carolina, but I can tell you what happens in Georgia. They turned around and they took up school choice. It was very partisan. And they were only able to get it passed for people with disabilities. It was so incredibly successful that the very next year it passed unanimously, universally for all students in Georgia. And it was both parties decided that it needed to happen. It does work. School choice is very important. When we turn around and make sure that parents have choices, children have options, then it becomes about the quality of education for that child and not about holding